Rico Lascano's exploration of calm spaces, the relationship between space and surface, sight and silence, is a timely balm in an era of anxiety and uncertainty.
Quietude is the theme or the title of my 16th solo show in Altramundo Gallery. Quietude is a glimpse of my journey as an artist. I've realized that in the past 20 years, despite exploring all possible genres, different techniques and materials, I've always been drawn to reaching one realm, the realm of the calm spiritual space. My concept was always that of creating a balance of the natural and spiritual landscape. I take inspiration from nature, a quiet pond, the waterfall, the heavenly sky. Things of nature that makes us pause and reflect on life. But as I translate these images of nature on my canvas, it ceases images and form, but has become feelings and atmospheres. I make the viewer join me on an inner journey to that space of calmness. Most of my collectors collects my works for its calming effect. A long-time art collector of mine said that she placed the painting directly in front of her bed because that's the one she'd like to see every morning, the moment she opened her eyes. I do believe I'm not a storyteller because most painters are storytellers. They have a narrative to tell. I consider myself as more of a creator of calm spaces for viewers to rest their weary minds and drained spirits. I want my viewers to interpret and find their own solace when they look at my paintings. To quote Picasso, the responsibility of interpreting a painting lies not with the artist, but with the beholder. This is very true because when one looks at a painting, he sees and interprets it according to his own experiences. My art has become a refuge for the weary and distressed. Looking at my painting has become a respite and a refuge as well. My art-making process has always been meditative and intuitive. I spend more time contemplating the empty space of the canvas even before touching the brush or even more laying the first stroke on the canvas. Sometimes it takes me days to even start a painting. It is true that it is easy to paint, but what is hard is how to put yourself in the state of painting. And the greatest battle for me has always been how to discipline myself, not to put too much element in a pictorial space. Quietude is in keeping with the rest of my previous shows. I am very consistent and single-minded about it. The only difference now is the breadth of the style, the technique, and the materials which I have done before and recreated now in this latest exhibition. On the contrary, this pandemic has made my philosophy and belief in my art stronger. It has made my art more relevant in these trying times. Now it has served a meaningful purpose. An art critic has beautifully described it as the Lascano effect. Art as a stress buster in this age of anxiety. Thank you.